Lights, camera,
Rolling.
action.
Welcome to my podcast, Let's Talk About Verticals, a place where secrets are spilled, stories unfold, and the mysterious world of verticals is revealed in all its glory. Behind the scenes, oh yes. Exclusive insights, absolutely. Eccentric characters, you bet. So pull up a chair, pour yourself something suspiciously strong, and prepare for a conversation you didn't know you needed. So welcome to the podcast Let's Talk About Verticals. And now, let's talk. Hello and welcome to my podcast Let's Talk About Verticals. Today with another actor who currently lives in Atlanta, as he told me. And I think that his name really calls for kind of superstar because it sounds really brightful. And I said, hello, welcome to this podcast. I'm his first podcast, as he told me. So I hope he feels comfortable and we are getting through it with a great time. So hello and welcome to my podcast, Mr. Thomas King.
Hey, Michaela. Thank you so much for having me on.
Can you tell me why everyone always say Michaela? You cannot speak it correctly, right? In America?
Michaela?
Yeah. Normally it's called Michaela.
Michaela?
No, not a sh. Michaela.
Misha. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you
Or
get
should I
it.
just, I'm sorry. Can I just call you Mick and then we...
No, Michaela is fine. I can live with that.
Michaela. For me, it's not, it's a beauty. You've got a beautiful name.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, but your name is really great. Thomas King.
Yeah.
Sounds like a big Oscar-worthy superstar. Do you feel like a Oscar-worthy superstar actor?
I feel like I have the potential to hit that. Yeah. Maybe not. No, I can't. I mean,
Did you become an actor only because of your name? Because you thought that sounds great?
you know, it's funny because I don't, like, my last name is King. It's not a stage name. It's not like, oh,
Huh?
I think it'd sound cool if my dad's name, Tom King, my grandpa's name, Tom King. I'm Thomas King because if we're all three in the same room, my mom wanted to be like Thomas. And
Ah.
now that I have a mustache right now, I'm sort of going by Tom just because it makes me feel good.
Yeah, but to be honest, your name doesn't matter in the vertical because there are no credits after the verticals. So for the audience, we never get to know the name of the actors.
Some of them, like the one I did, Money Guns and Merry Christmas, actually, like some of them really do have credits if you stick around.
Yeah, but
No.
when I started watching verticals, there were no credits.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I
I've done a
thought
couple.
sometimes, oh, really nice acting or a really, really great team. Who is this guy or who
Yeah.
is this actress? Or he was the director of you didn't get anywhere the credits. And I thought that's really shitty.
No,
Because
I mean, it's a blessing and a curse depending on, especially when Vertical started. I don't know the exact timeline for that. I've only been working on it since the summer of 2023 because I remember it felt like this could be like career suicide.
how did you get your first vertical role?
It was during summer 2023.
So the very first beginning of verticals.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose, yeah. I mean, at least when they started like pop off.
Yeah.
First one I did was for Drama Box. It's called Black Cobra Strikes Back. Starred Chanel Care, great actress, great friend of mine. And directed by Omar Derby. I wish I could list everybody off. There's Fords and there's a lot of really good people. I met a lot of people from that. It was a crazy production. It's one of those, everything is shot in like 10 days, and like the script is so grandiose at times, but like, well, we have the money to afford this like gaudy manor, and we got it like it's but it was I don't know, but we learned a lot, and I don't know,
Was
it's a
it a
great time.
little bit of chaotic because no one was
Very,
really experienced in doing verticals?
very chaotic. Like we'd gotten the script like 2 or 3 nights prior, and
Oh,
so we're just like, oh, well, we're just learning this, and it's the challenge. I mean, you see with a lot of verticals, like the dialogue is always crazy.
and a
Most
little bit silly sometimes.
It's very silly. It doesn't. There's a lot of times like I mean, sure, everybody that comes onto every podcast is like, oh yeah, you're just a poor salesman. What does that mean? And then like and it's always. I mean, there's cool aspects of it. Of like, I think somebody said like most verticals, at least those original ones, work as like parables of trying to like not judge somebody because he might actually. But the weird thing is like, but he might actually be better than you. They have more money, or they're born into it, or
It's all about the money. Every
yeah,
time it's all about the money.
yeah. But there, yeah, it's that weird, like, but it seems to be like it harpens back. But if it's old class money, it's okay. Like it's part of the foundation. It's part of the system. Don't challenge the system. But if it's new class money, oh, the nouveau riche, we can't. They're evil people.
Yeah, but when you did your first vertical, what was your first impression about shooting in 16:9 when the director said, "Oh, you were too much out of the
Oh
picture. You
yeah,
have to stand there." I mean, you're not that small-shouldered guy, so
yeah.
I think it's difficult for you if you getting a big picture in a scene. The whole screen is full of you.
Yeah, I guess it makes me look a little bit bigger. I mean, and I don't know. I mean, you can tell like how I'm moving around. I tend to sort of sway. So it makes it a little bit difficult when there'll be a lot of times like Thomas cut, like you gotta stop moving, man. We gotta move on. Like you gotta okay, just plant your feet. And when I first did my verticals, like I I think at that point I'd gotten lucky. I'd only done like one thing on television, and that was for Tyler Perry's The Oval. So I had like one acting credit of like some size, but it was just like I had like 2 lines. That's it. You're not going to learn a
Okay.
lot from it. It was great. I mean, super grateful for it.
For
Uh,
entrance in this industry was good, not to have as much as lines, or
yeah, it was a nice little like easy walk in. But the verticals is definitely. I don't know. I feel like I'm answering the question, but I'm not answering the question. I'm sort of going off my own tangent.
fine, totally fine. You can take over the podcast. I'm going on.
Okay, okay. Well, maybe I need to go too. But yeah,
What get you fixed? That you had the feeling, yes, that's exactly what I'd want to do again.
with verticals,
Yes.
or because that's where I'm getting work at the same time.
Yeah, okay, but
But
was there
not
something special
no,
which fixed you and said, "Oh, come on, yes, exactly that feeling I want again," or "I like
yeah.
the atmosphere on set," or I don't
There's
know.
if there's especially here in Atlanta, I think for these real shorts, specifically other like there's some great crews out here, just great people.
Have you always filmed in Atlanta?
I did one for Candy Jar out in Oklahoma City, and I had a great time out there too. That was he once called me wife, and I
I saw
played.
this one.
Yeah,
I saw this one.
his name's Zane, something like that, and my brother, like my high school sweetheart, ends up marrying my brother because we had a miscommunication. I thought she didn't like me, or I didn't think I was good enough for her for my mom. And then her brother turns out to be a prick, and then she comes back to me, and so on and so forth.
So totally realistic story, you would say.
Very realistic, of course. A love triangle between two brothers. One's a banker, and one's just a poor rancher, or whatever the hell I was. But it was but that was fun to work on. It was shot. A lot of the real shorts isn't like to be mean because they know what they make what they make because they know what the audience wants.
Mhm.
But I like with that thing with Candy Jar. Candy Jar, I believe is used to be called, I can't remember. I think it's called Galatea.
Yeah, it was Galatea before. Yeah.
Yeah, and probably is a sister company that they base all of their verticals off because they publish books or publish novels or like romance novels. And apparently they take like the top selling ones and then they take that story and adapt it into a vertical. So there was a little bit more like realism, not like dead on, but like dialogue made a little more sense. It seemed like there was like a 3 act structure that doesn't just end like in a banquet hall for 30 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Sometimes, I hate the storylines when it's a banquet. Most of the Christmas verticals were in it,
Oh
and
yeah.
the whole vertical is about the question: is this his true identity?
Oh yeah, I love
And in this case, I sometimes think, oh, come on, listen, pull up your ID card, show them, and then it's totally clear that it's you. So,
No, I mean that's the thing. The one I did, Money Guns, Merry Christmas. My character Marcus Walton makes the movie run for another like 50 minutes just for the fact. Oh, and everybody does it. Everybody like in the family is like questioning Damian Blaine. No, he can't be him. It can't. And he keeps like showing us his phone. He shows us his ID, and my character responds like, "This is AI forgery," and it's
he's
just like
lying. It's a fake.
no,
Oh, come on.
you're really gonna believe this guy? Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at his poor clothes. It's always like, yeah, it's.
How can you? I cannot imagine how can a script writer making money out of some script with only one question: is it him or not?
Well, that's what like I don't know. I mean, some of them, some of the scripts definitely feel like they're AI generated and then punched up and posed by somebody. And then depending on if it was written in Mandarin or Chinese, and then it feels like it's like Google translated.
Ah, okay.
And that's my guess. But I mean, I'm saying all this not to be mean to it because clearly there's a quality to that. People like it. People enjoy watching it. It's comfortable.
Yeah, if there weren't enough people who watch it, they wouldn't made it anymore. But
Yeah. No, I mean,
it sells. Why ever it sells? I don't understand. It sells.
no, I get it. It's like that's what I mean. Like it's become reluctantly people is begrudgingly accepted. So I mean, I think now Real Short has in Times Square in LA like billboards.
Yeah, I saw it on the Real Short stories.
Yeah. Now, granted, that's them also doing that to like legitimize themselves. But I mean, the fact that it's gotten big enough that they could do that and it's not like being laughed off.
Yeah.
It's because I mean, I think in like like not that just to keep taking back to Real Short, but I think that's like one of the top downloaded apps every month. Like top
I'm
10.
sure Real Short was also my first membership because they were
Can I ask you
really
something?
yeah
How much was the subscription?
for a weekly membership in Real Short. I think at the moment it's 24 euros. Sometimes they have so special offers when it's
Yeah.
Valentine's Day or what can I say? Yeah, listen, a weekly membership here in Germany, because it
Yes.
depends in which country you buy it also, and if you purchase it in dollars or euros.
Yeah.
A weekly membership in euros is actually $22.99. And the yearly membership is 229.99 euros. And the problem is, the thing is, I have 49 apps on my phone because there are always more blowing up. When I got some new advertise on Instagram, because you watch one advertise, you get every time advertising for that. I had the feeling that every new show that drops is a new app also. So right at the moment, I'm at 49 apps. So if I would purchase everywhere a yearly membership, I nearly have to be a billionaire.
No, I mean it's like that's more than a yearly Netflix subscription. But
I don't know. I don't have Netflix. I don't know.
or any your typical, I guess, streamer,
Yeah.
or like Amazon Prime or anything like that.
Yeah.
And you get like it's well, I mean they're growing, but like it's way less options, but people are paying for it. So I mean, like there's
Yeah, and there are still some apps where you cannot get a membership, where you have to buy coins. And if you are doing that way, one show ended up roundabout at 40, 50 euros only for one show to watch. Surely you can watch the ads. You are able to watch 5 or 6 ads per day.
Yeah.
But then you have to wait 24 hours that you can watch another. And I'm not that type of person who has the patience to watch one show about 5 days per week. So no, shitty. For me, it's more comfortable to get a membership, to watch it straight, maybe rewatch if I really like it.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But no way.
Family members be like, yeah, how can I watch this? I'm like, oh, you get on the app, you got to pay for it. But it's like $5. I'm like, let's go
nope.
get security. I'm like, well, sorry, man, I could go to the movie for that. You could physically buy like a Blu-ray or anything, and own something. Whereas this is
especially when I was in hospital, when I first time I got my weekly membership on Real Short.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched any vertical before, so I had a lot to watch on Real Short until I finished. Yeah, exactly, the Asian ones. But I watched all verticals which were released on that platform. So this weekly membership was good invested because I saw a lot of verticals for this money. But if you once had a membership and you watched everything until the actual ones, so to get another membership, you only watch 2-3 shows again on that platform because the rest isn't new for you.
Yeah.
So it's expensive.
No,
so it's stupid, kind of stupid. I had saw an advertising for a lot of shows where I thought, oh, that would be really nice show. But when I see, okay, they don't offer a membership, you have to pay coins for coins, or they offer a membership. Some platforms, a weekly membership is nearly 35 euros. So it's so stupid. It's so stupid expensive.
It is, and you can't put it on a big. I feel like at least for that price, you're going to pay it. I feel like you should be able to screencast it onto a bigger TV, as opposed to being stuck onto your phone or tablet.
With Real Short, it works because Real Short, you can open Real Short on your laptop and log in. And maybe I have a MacBook and then I screen it via Apple TV on my TV. Then it works. But that works only because Real Short has his own online website where you can log in.
There's been a couple of times I've tried doing it. Like I tried watching it through my PS5, and because I had friends over, and we're just logged in through like online, but it only let me go it wouldn't let me go past the paywall, and then it was like you have to watch the rest on the app. But maybe that's just how I was going about it. I don't know.
Do you watch your own verticals?
Yeah.
Completely?
Yeah, I'll watch it with friends, and then we'll make.
You're the first one ever who watch their own shows. Everyone I'm asking, do you watch some verticals? Maybe your own verticals when they were released? No, I never saw one. I only saw 1-2 scenes. No, I never saw one. And I said, really? Are you not interested how it looks? Yeah. Completely finished?
If nothing else, I mean, I at least want to treat it like, I guess, like game film. If that makes sense. Or I'm like, I can at least learn, like, All right, my mouth is a bit too agape right there. I need to cut that out because you don't. When we're filming it so quickly, we don't, as actors, we don't get to see what it looks like.
Yeah, and
So
I
they,
think you are not filming the scenes rightly in this direction, how it's in the script. You are filming scene 1 and then scene 10, and then you jump back, aren't you?
yeah, just depending on like what we need, depending on what location we're at, just what's required that day.
Yeah,
Is there
yeah.
be stunts involved? Is there going to be an intimacy scene? So yeah, you don't. And yeah, I mean, it's a little like maybe you could call it like egotistical, but like yeah, I understand.
Yeah, so that's why I can't imagine why people look the finished end product.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, like granted, I haven't done it yet. I need to. Like, I think you should at least watch it to, if you need to get a reel or something like that to help you get another job, or like,
Hmm.
I think you should at least be aware of your product and how it's being viewed, or like.
Yeah.
But granted, there's some stuff I've done, like I said, Money Guns, Merry Christmas. Everybody that was working on at the time, this is gonna die. This is gonna be buried. It will be forgotten. And then it became like one of, I think it's like number 2 on Real Shorts of like most watched.
Really?
Because yeah, I believe I could be wrong.
I'm not sure at the moment if I saw it, but
It's
but
entertainingly
when I
bad.
watch all the shows which were
Good.
released on the show, I'm sure I saw it. Maybe
Yeah.
you were not so good that I recognized you. Sorry for that.
I was just so into character.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many verticals did you do so far?
I've done 9, I believe. So I did one in July, and I just got done doing one like 2 weeks ago. I assume they'll be out next month or maybe November.
For which platform? Do you know that?
One, I think I could tell you it's for, is that Good Drama? Good. I
Good
can't
short.
remember.
Good short.
Good Short. One's for Good Short, and the other one is for. I don't know if I could tell you yet. They were very secretive about it. They're testing some waters. But yeah, the one I did was for Good Short. I had a great time on that one.
Was there ever a vertical where the script sounded better than the filming was later?
Well, usually most of the scripts aren't that good, but
Are you the person who reads the whole script before make the
yeah, I think
decision?
no, we you don't usually get that. Like most of the ones I've done, you send you the audition, you do the audition, and you typically do like a callback. It's
Mm-hmm.
all self tape. The audition usually is a self tape that you film by yourself and the reader. And then the callback, it's sort of like how we're doing, we just do a Zoom. And then
Mm-hmm.
you do the same scene that you either did, or they give you a new scene. And that's usually the only information you have. You did that one scene, and then you get if you get booked, then you get the script like a few days later, maybe a week later, and then you read it and like, wow, oh, okay, this is what
What
it is.
kind of oh shit.
I was going back to Money Guns and Merry Christmas as everybody was like, but it was entertaining and it was fun to work on.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just a job, isn't it?
Yeah, and it is, and like I said, especially I'm not like killing it in the acting world right now. I'm lucky enough to somewhat establish myself
Mm-hmm.
to a degree. But yeah, it's work, and each one of these that I've done, I'd like to think that I've gotten better at what I do. One of the things I do like with verticals, at least at the time I started working on it, it gave, now granted, it's going to mean the quality you're getting isn't the best, but it gives so many people a chance that otherwise wouldn't have to be on film and learn from it. And whether it's both like cast and crew,
Mm-hmm.
and just how it's verticals are developing. I don't know. I mean, I think it's they're sort of moving out that infancy stage of even though basically know everything's going to be mistaken identity, eras, everything like that. To now, what are we alphas and all that? But now I feel like, and I think this is where things are being tested with like Candy Jar and all of that. Is what is does the audience want something a bit more sophisticated, not just like in acting and writing, but also like the cinematography and
Mm-hmm.
production value, and because most of like it's not to keep going back to real shorts. Most of the time for real shorts, it's like 5, 7 people in a scene just standing around talking to each other, and you're just gonna clip here, and then there's the Greek chorus that's always like chiming in to like keep the audience filled in with exposition. But no, yeah, I mean, like one of the last ones I did, going back to like framing, typically, all right, you're going to be stuck here for the next 12 pages. Just don't move. Whereas the last one I did, the camera was very much like following us. And it was a little bit
Okay.
tricky because, like, oh, it's vertical. So we've got to be like almost exactly right. And so we don't stack on top of each other and I don't cover my scene partner's face.
When you did your verticals, can I say it? Was there a time? No, was there a time when you finished it? You you thought, what the heck was that? Because it was also fast going, you know. I think
Yeah,
normally it's 7 days.
7 to 10 days, sometimes 5, just depending on how long the script is.
Do you have the time to process this whole filming or not? Or are you like in a tunnel for 7 days and
Yeah,
you cannot calm down? You come home, you're reading your pages for the next day, you sleep not so well because your brain never tried to calm down because you're always in this fast working mode.
yeah. Yes, no. I mean, at this point, having done it, like you just sort of get used to it. But I'm not trying to like. I think there's also still just like even times when I've been like on certain ones of like, what the hell was that?
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't make any sense. Why are we doing this? I'd still like, but at the end of the day, like I'd rather because it's fulfilling. Like so, even if like as long as I feel like I at least did all right, I did good. I at least felt like I was trying.
Yes.
Then like even if it was like call it a bad production. I haven't been on a bad production in that regard, but still, it's rewarding. It's what I want to do. I mean, granted, do I want to keep like doing bigger things? Yeah, but
Uh,
I'm
what
I'm here to act, and
what
like
did you do before acting? Or was it always your dream job to go act
um,
or to do acting?
originally I was supposed to go to law school, and it sounded really cool at parties. And you're like,
To law school?
yeah,
Really?
yeah, you can't imagine me as a lawyer. Like,
Nope.
student
Sorry for that. Nope.
I think it'd be pretty good for the defense. I had some family members that were, lawyers, and I think they're like, oh, well, yeah, they'll work. And especially where I came from back in Indiana, I could have, it's not guaranteed, but odds are I could have worked with somebody that my family knows and just had a
Mhm.
career from there.
Okay.
But like, I noticed at one point, like, I think a girlfriend at the time, she was like, come on, like, you don't want to do that. I'm like, well, what do you mean? Like, I think it'd be good. And she's like, yeah, but like, have you even studied for it?
Nope.
And I'm like, okay, it was like, there's practice tests everywhere. Like, have you tried? I'm like, well, no, I guess not. But I mean, if I wanted to, and
Okay.
but so it made me like, and it was scary because I was like, oh, like my family really wants me to do this, and I don't know what profession I want to get into because I'm getting an English writing degree, and I'm like, great, cool, fun, but like not exactly bankable. So at that point, I happened to like go out for the school's spring production.
Mm-hmm.
And they're doing like 3 act. They're doing 3 1-act plays, all written by students.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
and but that was but it was on like the main stage, and I happened to get the lead part for one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And from when I did it that one time, it was called the Balloon Man.
The
It was fun.
Balloon Man.
Balloon Man. I played a guy named George. Kept going back to the park because that's where his wife and him used to sell balloons. But now he has dementia. Now he's consoling this kid. But it was fun. But when I did that, I was like, oh, like I think I'm good enough at this, and this is what I actually want to be doing.
Mhm.
And since then, it's just been, yeah, because I moved to Atlanta 8 years ago, and that's always been the goal. I've heard
Why
that.
Atlanta, not LA, where all the vertical drama is based?
Prior, when I first started, when I moved down here, this is like before like the bubble burst with like the writing strike, the actor strike.
Okay.
It's
Mhm.
like all the Marvel films were down here, and there was so many
Okay.
TV shows. I think it was like for a minute I was actually like I wasn't acting, but I did some background work, but I was like standing in. So I was one of Lucas Till's stand-ins on the final season of MacGyver. They had me since I was there so often. They'd have me do all the off-camera dialogue, or the majority of it. So I basically get to work with the actors, and that was a great learning experience. But yeah, no, I basically but the reason why is just because at the time it was closer to Indiana. I didn't have that much money.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
I was like, I was like, I think I could afford Atlanta. And it felt like I could get in on the infrastructure as it's building itself up.
Okay.
And I
Did
guess I'm not wrong, but
did you do some acting school?
not really. And that probably shows.
No, because sometimes, all the actors are doing some acting school, acting courses, and something like this, or school of
I've,
art, or something like
yeah, I
that.
mean, I've done some. There's a great acting coach here in town, Robert Prago. Great guy. His name's like worth its weight in gold. But I don't know, maybe just me. It just never exactly, I couldn't stick to it. And I did and it's called Indies Actors Studio back in Indianapolis for a few months. But I can't say that I ever like stuck to an acting class for like
Hmm.
years at a time.
Okay.
So both good and bad. But I feel like,
More learning by doing then?
yeah, yeah. And that's one of the things I've appreciated about verticals, and I've been lucky enough to do as many as I have, is that yeah, you just get to like learn on the spot and I
Mm.
have an actual idea, and especially since it's in such a rush to get things done because you got to film 13 pages
Yeah.
today,
Yeah.
however many. You just sort of like you just get it. It's either happens or it doesn't. And I feel like it hones you, it sharpens you.
Do
Either
you
way,
have a do you have a trick to learn a lot of pages in a short time? Or how are you doing this?
I'm just looking off camera. They're too tight.
Okay.
No, I mean, I just read it and then you just go over in your head. And then I get lucky enough. I don't have per se the best memory. I ad lib a little bit, not a lot, or I paraphrase.
Mhm.
And usually you can sort of get away with that with verticals because, like, the writing, they don't really care as much as long as you're hitting.
The meme,
Then,
what's
yeah, the
needed.
intense. They hit the big ones, and sometimes you need to change the dialogue, not just for it to sound better, but just for it to make just a little bit of sense.
A little bit.
Just enough, have a little bit of logic. But I mean, that's usually if you're like playing like the good guy. If you're playing the bad guy, like the shittier the dialogue, that means the shittier the character. So you could be like, if you're a shitty character, you could say shitty dialogue because it
Did
makes
you
sense.
did you play shitty guy?
I've been Money Guns and Merry Christmas. I was the bad guy, Marcus
Okay.
Walton.
The I have to watch it.
I'm not trying to make. I've got other ones I've done. I just like I did one called. It's probably maybe I can't say it's my favorite, but it's one of my favorites. The Heiress and Her Possessive Bodyguard.
I heard this title before, but I don't know which exactly. Well,
It's a hidden gem.
who was the female lead in it?
Violet Bennett.
Okay.
She's great. Like she was. I just sort of like working with her would sometimes piss me off because like like why are you being so good right now on a vertical? Now I've got to be better at my job.
What do you hope for this vertical industry? What In your my opinion, what kind of change is needed to improve this industry a bit more?
I don't exactly know. I mean, what I could hope for, I really do think that from this medium, that I don't, I don't I think we're gonna get like whether in front of the camera or off the camera, like some generational talent that's gonna change everything up because they're gonna see whether it's within verticals, your classic horizontal. There's gonna be a new perspective. But how can you like keep it going and keep it? This isn't just like a fad that's gonna be gone in like 5 to 10 years. I don't know. I guess like so that's the question. Like because a lot of verticals are sort of just comforting junk food, which
Yeah.
is a good thing. That's not there's nothing wrong with that. Because sometimes that's just what people want. You just want something to relax to and turn your brain off.
Yeah, but I think, or I see the problem that, you know, the story repeats a lot.
Yeah.
When a storyline from half a year ago maybe is new released
Oh, yeah.
now,
They like
and you
basically remake the same movie.
yes, and you start watching it and you're thinking, oh, come on, this shit again.
Yeah.
It's I'm sometimes miss something fresh and new in the storyline.
I think the problem, like you said, I mean, and it's not to like, like toot my own horn, but like when I did like Aerosmith Possess a Bodyguard, at the time we were like, this is actually like a solid script. This is like it's got a 3 act structure.
Mm-hmm.
People are going through things. Like, yeah, it's still like goofy, still a vertical, but like we were doing some cool things with the lighting. It's moodier. It's I don't know, like solid acting, like all across the board, and it didn't do that well. It just nobody really watched it. Not saying it was like a full on breath of fresh air, but whether you could say that's just due to lack of established stars, I don't know. It just didn't take off. But every review that's gotten, or people have told me I've been recognized from it. Like people seem to like it, but it just didn't catch on.
It's kind of
And
sometimes I saw verticals with a great storyline, and then when you see how many or how less views this kind of had, I was thinking, really, that's
yeah,
such a great story. Be open to new ones to watch it.
yeah,
But sometimes, normally in the first half year, I never turned off a vertical. But now it happens often because you watch you saw the first episodes, and then you see, okay, it's going to be the same story, blah, blah, as every
yeah,
time. And that's for me not entertaining anymore.
yeah,
I really liked in the last weeks, there were a lot of sport verticals,
yeah,
some kind of hockey, some kind of football,
yeah.
tennis.
They've been getting really getting into the sports realm.
Yes. So it looks like they are trying the sports thing now.
Yeah,
And
my
I
alpha captain.
yeah. Yeah. A billionaire. Don't forget the billionaire.
Billy Eyes, like yeah, this was
That's really
king of the
important. Don't
lichens,
forget the billionaire.
and nobody knows, nobody can guess.
Yeah. No one recognized me. No one is able to know that I am the billionaire.
No, and the thing is, like, you could. 'Cause, I mean, the past two that I've done, that concept's still baked in, where like hidden identity or mistaken identity.
Mhm.
But like, if you just like, I mean, it's a cliche, but as long as you're working on it, at least, or like trying to give something new to it, I think it'd still be fun. But like,
Yeah.
I just to the point, it's just like there was one I did, like the second one I did, I think it was called "Baby Just Say Yes," and it did well enough in real shorts. They ended up like just remaking it like a few months later, different actors, and like
Yeah, but okay, it was a bit of month time between them. Sometimes
yeah,
exactly the same
yeah,
stories
yeah,
are getting released
same
with,
shots,
yeah,
like
different cast,
yeah,
different platforms, but exactly, totally the same story,
yeah,
and only 2 or 3 days release apart.
Yeah, it's. I mean, just it's like one. It's just cheaper. Yeah,
What do
you can really,
you, what kind of genre do you like to play? More the bad guy or more the love billionaire like in Worst Date Ever? You were
yeah.
also the hidden billionaire.
I really liked uh, worst date ever because I got to be goofy, like fun, and like I got to
Yeah.
be sort of like felt like I got to be like a golden retriever to a degree. It was goofy. They made me take my shirt. I wasn't shaved, but it made that scene a little bit more funny, in my opinion. And that was a fun cast to work with as well. And a great, two great directors on it. And that was the first time I think I got to do one of these where, like, the Viglu wrote that script to be like intentionally funny, and
Okay.
not the opposite. Where I'm not saying everything works.
Hmm.
It wasn't unintentional humor that a lot of these have, or where the actors have to take it upon themselves. Where it's like, this is bad, and the only way we could sell this is if we buy into the camp and hamminess of it all.
Hmm.
But like, yeah, first date ever or worst date ever, we got to be like, it was like a fun, sweet rom com. I
The
really enjoyed.
rom-coms are nice.
Yeah, but I mean, I like playing the bad guy. Bad guys are fun, like a buffoon bad guy with a hint of menace. But I mean, but then it's fun to do like a serious hero, but at the same time, the problem with like doing the serious hero stuff is they end up giving them like too much dialogue, and they have to over explain how they feel, and then you just buy it, and like nobody ever like do you like not to keep it just, but like Batman Returns, like Michael Keaton, apparently like it's not like great movie, but like one of the things that works about his character is like he barely talks in it. He's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
cute, but like then you get so many of these other movies where they're like, no, what the audience needs to know. You need to say what you're thinking, what you're feeling, or you need to yell no or like,
Did you ever made a werewolf? No.
no.
You want
I've
to?
auditioned to be I've auditioned to be an alpha before, but I was not found to be alpha enough, I suppose.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you would fit good in a werewolf scene.
I think I'd be good at anything, but I guess my
Also a
audition fell short.
mafia type.
I almost did a mafia one, but I actually almost did that over Black Cobra Strikes Back, but I auditioned for both of them, but Black Cobra Strikes Back got an offer to me first before
Okay.
the Mafia one did. But I don't know. The Mafia, like, I don't look very Italian.
You would fit really good in a Western movie.
I would love to do a
I don't
Western.
know why, but I think you will fit with this mustache and a cowboy hat. Yeah, you would
Yeah, man.
really fit in
Right.
a Western vertical. Can you
Silent?
ride a horse?
Sure. I
Yeah, but
sure.
it's not so. Yeah, it's not so a problem to learn this.
Yeah.
But Western would be really great, I think.
I'd love to do a Western. I could work my Texas one, my Southern drawl or Western twang.
No, because I spoke to Roberta from Sparta Productions,
Yeah.
and I said to her, listen, Western would be really great. And I thought that it's a little bit complicated to film a Western because of, the location, saloons. So,
Horses.
and she told me, no, not a problem. We can do this. So I decided to win the lottery. And then I go to Roberta and say, listen, Roberta, you can do the Western. I will be your money.
I think they've dabbled in it here and there with some Western stuff. Like I've seen bits of it. I just don't think that genre, like they've done like, I guess, like romance novel Westerns to a degree of like, it's still like modern.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's a romance Western.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm
Yeah.
totally fine with that. But not the classic billionaire suit company, banquet hall locations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe some duels with the weapons.
Yeah.
That would be great.
My favorite thing is any of them when like there's a fight in one of these, and it's easiest because like you got to learn these stunts like on the day, and like you ever notice like if somebody throws a punch, typically like the good guy grabs him by the collar and then like punches him once and punches him.
Yeah.
Just because it's I think they call it a cowboy punch. So it would be
A cowboy punch? Okay.
I think I might be mistaken, and I'm giving you false
Yeah,
information.
but that would be great, a Western.
Yeah,
Kinda.
I think that could be
You
that could be
fit more
fun.
in a Western than in a mafia.
Yeah,
For sure. It's and when you think about your name, Thomas King, in a Western, that sounds great. Yeah. Tom King. The sheriff. You want to do the sheriff?
I do that. I'd be a drifter that comes into town. That's rights all the wrongs.
Then you can say howdy.
Yeehaw!
Yeah,
Raw.
that would be great. With some chaps on and
Yeah.
why
Get
not?
an old run out cigarette or whatever.
What kind of role would be challenging for you? What kind of character you would love to play, but would be challenging for you?
Yeah. I don't know. They're all a little challenging.
So really psychotic or something like that?
That'd be fun. Like I'd like to. I wouldn't mind doing like unhinged, like full tilt, like. But I mean, I don't want to do it in such a way that it's like goofy. Like, all right, like it'd be nice just to do a character with this guy's menacing. That'd be cool. And not
Challenging or only cool?
bit of both. 'Cause it's tough. It's tough to be. I think it's really tough to be like menacing and then like but to be believable. Playing deaf would be difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I imagine being blind might be, or playing blind would be an interesting challenge. And then, like you said, yeah, you want to make it look. I mean, I know these things can be goofy, but you at least want to like pay respect to people that are actually not just pay respect, but like
Yeah, I know what you mean. You don't make fun of them.
yeah. I mean, that seems like a hell of a challenge. Like I don't know. Usually, most of the stuff I do, I just try to be like all right, just be charming, and then maybe like a little bit like
Good look-alike and charming. Always works out. Had you ever a role where you had to do some kind of special preparation for it?
no. Usually, most of these like happen so quickly that it just hasn't happened yet. Like if like I said, did like play blind character or characters like plays a guitar or anything like that, or to ride a horse. No, it hasn't happened. Like I think there's one just came out in Real Shorts where it's like Kitchen Hero or something like that. Chefs. I don't know, but like
Can you cook?
no.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
That cookbook you have, I would destroy all those recipes.
It's in German. It's in German.
Yeah, so that'd be even worse. But yeah, I've never done any like chef thing where like
Yeah, but cooking verticals are really nice.
I feel like they could be relaxing, depending if they're done.
Alexandria told me in this meet and greet that they had a lot to eat on the set because of the storyline. So it's not so bad to do a cooking vertical.
Guess they're like, well, we always need to get crafty. We just like eat what's here. Production can save some cost.
Yeah, why not? How many classic ones, towel drops, proposal, and so on, you have in your verticals? Did you ever count that?
I've done that one time, and that was my dream sequence. It hasn't
Only one?
Yeah, I had to get in better shape. You know, that's my special preparation.
No, because it's every time towel dropped, proposals.
Bodyguard had a bit of a moment like that. But like it's not me, it was a girl actually, and I'm trying to like, oh, I don't want to like look. So I've like got to like grab her and like she lands on top of me and we like share a moment, but her though her breasts is against my chest, I can't see them and her honesty is
totally realistic.
Another day in the life of vertical.
Yeah, vertical makes it possible. That is it. On the end of every episode, I'm doing a 5-question quickie with everyone. So, are you ready for your 5 questions? Yeah.
Let's say
The first one is, what's your favorite dish?
chicken fingers.
What?
Chicken fingers.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, well, not that. That's my childhood answer. I mean, I could like think long and hard. Like, oh, actually, I love like a good herb chicken with like garlic spinach and jambalaya rice on the side. But if you're like putting a gun to my head, it's chicken fingers.
You're a chicken type?
Yeah, chicken fingers with some nice honey mustard
Oh, that's nice.
with and maybe a little garlic on it. I love a little bit of garlic on it. Just give it a little bit of flavor. It can't just be like a
Yeah,
boring.
garlic is important in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Some people don't understand and say, no, I don't like, but garlic in the right dose is really great.
I love putting it on my scrambled eggs. Actually, like
I don't like eggs. I have chicken, but I don't like eggs.
you
Sorry
you
for
like
that.
chicken at all, or are you just? I mean, do you like chicken breast?
Yeah, when I eat meat, a good friend of mine is breeding Galloway.
Okay.
Then I eat some really great Galloway steaks or chicken. I don't like the taste of eggs on its own, like scrambled eggs or cooked. I made my own pasta with eggs. I bake with eggs. All of that. It's not that I totally
Sorry,
decline eggs, but I only like it.
Is it if it not compliments, but it's an ingredient.
Yeah, then I like it, but not on its own as scrambled egg or something like that. I don't like it. I'm no vegetarian, no vegan, I'm totally open to all kind of food.
Yeah.
Not spicy one.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like really spicy food because spicy, then you don't have the taste of the food by itself. It's only spicy.
Okay. I mean, I like a little bit of spice.
And normally I'm more into baking. What's your favorite film?
I hate to be like, I don't want to be like, oh, my, it sounds like a letterbox answer, but I love Chinatown, Jack Nicholson and Faye Dunaway.
I never saw that.
Great movie. It's like, holds up very well. Like it's one of the best.
Have you ever seen the movie Field of Dreams with Kevin Costner?
I've seen bits of that, and
That's so great. Where he had visions of a baseball field. Yeah. That's so. I love this one. That's really great.
Actually, Kevin Costner is a really good movie. It's sort of like a recent favorite of mine. It's called Let Him Go with him and Diane Lane. I think it's based off a novel, but it's like just they're great in it together, and like there's how they like capture violence in it is so disturbingly realistic because it's not bloody.
Yeah,
it's just like it just happened.
And do you know who I also like as an actor? Tom Hanks.
Oh, yeah.
So many Tom Hanks movies are so great.
He's always dependent on me like that. Catch Me If You Can. I love him in that.
Yeah, or Apollo 13.
Oh, yeah.
I love the story. Or Tom Hanks, classic Tom Hanks in Forrest Gump.
Oh, that's fun. I used to do that impersonation. Like, I may not be a very smart man, Janae, but I know what love is.
Yeah. Or with Denzel Washington in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great movie. Do you like the
Castaway? Also a great one.
Toy Story?
Yeah. I like him as an actor, really.
What was the one you directed? That Thing You Do.
I don't know.
It was like a one-hit wonder band.
Yeah. Yeah. Another film I liked with him was, what was it called? In Germany, it was called E-Mail für dich. I think Email for You. What was it called?
You Got Mail.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
like that. Yeah, that's a typical vertical rom-com. Yeah. But without a bad stepmom, without stepsister, without kidnapping, without slapping. So
somebody like there's always like weird like gratuitous violence like to women and yeah.
Are you more the movie type or more the serious type?
Probably more of a movie type. I mean, I love some series, but usually they're like not that long. Like, look, Barry. It's a great show on HBO. the first season of True Detective. I like comedies too, if I just keep listing them off. I mean, Bear is a comedy, but it's a dark comedy. I love Cowboy Bebop, even though I've only watched it once, so I can't like name everything from that, but it's a great anime.
Okay.
Uh,
So more the movie type.
yeah. More,
Are you going classically to cinema, or are you the streaming type?
I try to still go to the theaters. I just enjoy that feeling.
Getting popcorn and
Yeah,
this
seriously,
stuff.
I'll spend
Some
$10.
tacos and nachos. Yeah.
But not like I guess you could do tacos. Usually, one of my favorite things I don't like to do anymore, but like getting like Skittles and popcorn, eating it together.
Skittles and popcorn.
Yeah, it's sweet and savory, sweet and salty.
I baked a Christmas cookie last year, chocolate with pretzels on it.
Oh, that sounds good. Do you have a little bit of peanut butter in it too?
Yes.
Maybe some that year I'll be in Germany for Christmas. For a job, a Western shot in Germany around Christmas.
I cannot shoot a Western in Germany. I don't think that would fit. Christmas. You can shoot here a Christmas vertical because we have a lot of snow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
And really nice landscapes.
I mean, was her Germany is lovely.
And really good food. Yeah, I think you have to come over.
I'll see if I can make my way. I got it. Like I have to go back to Indiana.
I'm sorry for that, but you have to come over. Would be more easier.
It would be. I agree. I'll talk to my mom about it. She's like, you're coming home for Christmas every year. So I'm like, nah.
No, you don't have to come over for Christmas. You don't have. You can come over whenever you.
Okay.
We have the whole year good food. You know.
It's a wide window.
Absolutely.
Okay. Might take it one proper.
I will ask you the last two questions, okay? No, three. Okay. What's your favorite song? What kind of music do you like, and what song you put on to get in a good mood?
It changes a lot. I do like sort of melancholic songs to a degree. Like the song that always comes to my head when I think of my favorite song is probably Shimmer by Fuel, but then there's also Forrest Gump by Frank Ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like melancholic, but there's a really good song called by Malcolm McNeil called Once. How Do You Do by Malcolm McNeil. I think that it was like a Swedish band from like the 70s. And it's got like such a.
Do you do things like
Oh, no.
This one? No, because
Once I said I want you, don't.
No, because this How Do You Do, which I sang, it was also a Swedish band.
Maybe that. Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
How do you. No, it was a little bit faster. How do you do like you do? Things like we do. I wanna know good everything nice to do. How do you do? Maybe everything wants to you. I say why? Why? No, but that's a really nice song to get in a good mood.
It sounds great. I would say the one that
I will send you a link over. You have to listen to the original. It's really good.
Wow.
Makes a good mood.
I'll send you Malcolm McNeil's.
Yes, please.
Yeah, it's the only song. I think they got a couple of good songs, but that one definitely.
I like to listen to 30 Seconds to Mars sometimes.
I don't really know the discography too well. 30 Seconds to Mars. I feel like I should like it, but for whatever reason.
No, they have one song where you can scream with it, you can sing with it, you can dance to your apartment. That's really great. Yeah. Closer to the Edge is the name of the song.
I really like Pine Grove right now. I think it's called Midwest emo. It's apparently the genre. So it's not what you expect to be.
You have to like Wild Wild West from Will Smith, eh? to get to the Western.
I also really like that movie. Gosh.
What's your favorite vertical? Produce with you in it or not? Doesn't matter.
I guess I don't watch any that I'm not in. So.
Ooh. I don't watch any. Okay.
All of them. Let's just let's just go with Harrison, Possessive Bodyguard, because it's the first time I was a lead in something in it, and I really enjoyed that cast and crew, and I felt like I learned a lot. And it's like a fun little, like, there's action, there's romance, there's a will they, won't they element to it.
A proposal?
Yeah, well, no, let that one slide though. Like we could lose that.
Okay, that's good.
No proposal.
What happened? No proposal? What happened? What went wrong
I
in
guess
this?
that's why I did do well.
Okay, yeah. No proposal. Towel drop?
Well, there was but it was reverse towel drop, so I guess
Okay.
that's why it didn't work.
Okay.
It needed more, like, I guess.
Yeah, but towel drops are more attractive than a proposal, you know? So,
Maybe
yeah.
a towel drop turned into a proposal.
No.
And it's just, he drops it and then the ring's right there. And they didn't,
No.
is that a different kind of movie at that point?
No. And the last question, what genre you want to see or to have without the Western as a vertical? Kind of science fiction, action, thriller, horror, comedy.
I mean, it's more intentional comedy, like Baby, or not, a little bit. Worst they'd ever. If you could do I don't know if it'd be good or not, but like a detective noir, that'd be cool.
Detective. Huh.
Like a little bit of like a Maltese Falcon or Seven, but I highly doubt it would be good. But that'd be cool if you tried it. You never know. It could be good.
Yeah, if you don't try, you never know. So I say thank you for your time for this recording of the vertical.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for having me on. It was a great time talking to you. It was fun. Thank you for letting me just basically talk about myself and ramble.
If you want to talk to, not to you, over you again, you feel free.
Yeah.
We just started. Maybe we can catch up in a year.
Yeah, I
And
may get
see.
another 20 verticals under my belt.
Yeah. Why not? Maybe some Western.
You get that thing greenlit, and it could be.
I tried to win the jackpot lottery, so.
I think they'll cover us. Yeah, they'll cover. I mean, my fee is like.
But
just
I'm then the boss, okay?
Aren't you already the boss?
No.
No.
I'm the host, not the
host.
boss. You know, host sounds better than boss. So I say thank you very much. It was a pleasure. And I wish you a great week so far.
Yeah. Same to you.
Bye. This is a wrap on this episode, and I hope you tune in again.